Welcome back to JD Sports Gaming, and we'll go look through a Week 6 review and then a Week 7 preview of the upcoming matchup against the Panthers. As you see, Vikings over the Saints, 28-25. Jags over the Chiefs, 30-24. Kansas City will be going to Atlanta. Or actually, Atlanta will be going to Kansas City. And Eagles over the Panthers, 24-20. Patriots take it to the Seahawks, 28-3. Roethlisberger, 4 passing touchdowns. And Davis with over 100 yards rushing as we take a look at Tom Brady just giving us the business at home. And we're going to have to figure something out defensively. We've been getting up a lot of big plays. I thought our secondary was our strong point at the beginning of the season. And see, Brady was just 9-12. That's all you needed to get it done. We'll take a look at the injuries around the AFC. Willis McGahee, Kevin Jones, broken ribs. That's a pretty decent back for Buffalo. But our major story happened in our game. See, Steve Smith, torn hamstring, out for 9 weeks. So we're going to have Old Man Jerry, Sammy Parker, Brandon Lloyd kind of step up and in a big role. You see, Redskins won a defensive battle 10-9 as they pick up their first win of the season. Packers over the line 17-12. Folk 29 carries, 94 yards and a touchdown. We'll take a look at the undefeated Titans. John Kitna at the helm. The Titans are a good team. They are a really good team. Play action. He's looking. Is that his fullback? Touchdown Titans, they go move on to 6-0. Texans still looking for a win. Bengals over the Browns 35-28. Manning 315 in the air. Niners over Jets in a shootout. Jake Delhomme 2 touchdowns. Steelers over the Cowboys. The Steelers are undefeated still. Trent Green and Michael Pittman, running back. We'll take a look at the Dolphins. What a spin move. Oh, I'll have to see who that is. That's a good run there. And that would be Curtis Martin, of course. Curtis Martin. Drew Bledsoe and Curtis Martin again. That's a lot of quarterback and running back kind of combination there. See, AFC free agent Jamar Taylor signed not really rated too well. They've had some injuries at the receiver spot. So he signed a 4-year, $1.5 million contract. Again, offseason going to be different because with the contracts in the fantasy draft, so it'll be interesting how everything plays out. See, Broncos over the Raiders as they move to 3-3. Bucks over the Rams as they move to 4-2. We'll take a look at the primetime players. And work done. 91 yards on the ground, 98 in the air, or in receiving. And that's pretty good. And we'll take a look at the Panthers. Aaron Brooks, starting quarterback, 9 passing touchdowns, 4 interceptions. We'll take a deeper look. 87 overall. Been averaging about 20-something touchdowns last 3 seasons. They are the 12th offensive team in yardage. You see Tiki Barber, one of their go-to receivers as well. And they're ranked 9th defensively. Ranked 6th in rushing yards allowed, so they've been pretty good on the ground. You'll see why they're really good at stopping the run. And 9th in passing, so they're a good defensive team, kind of pretty well balanced. And right now, we're defensively for us, for the Chargers, we're the 5th worst in the league in points. So we have to figure something out. You see the targets, a lot are going to Tiki Barber and Keyshawn Johnson, then goes Gaffney. Joe Horn. So we'll look at it, pretty balanced. This kind of goes from Joe Horn to Keyshawn Johnson, actual receptions. And Tiki Barber and Gaffney are tied on the team with touchdowns, receiving touchdowns. And that's not bad. Three receiving touchdowns for Gaffney. He's not rated too bad. And you see Brian Urlacher and Takeo Spikes. So one of the best two linebackers in the game are on the same team, and that's the reason why they're only given their 6 most rushing yards allowed. So the way Larry Johnson's been playing, it's going to be a little rough around the edges. And we hope to get something going there. We'll take a look at the injury report. And we'll take a look at the us Chargers. Miners should be back for us, and that would help us. I think Miners is kind of just a good filling back. You see Chad Lewis, Andre Woolfolk, and then Joe Johnson out. So hopefully we can get the run. Hopefully get something going on the ground. That's going to be very tough as we try to bounce back from our losing skid to get above 500 and kind of get back in the mix of the division. You see, they're a pretty well balanced team. 85 overall, 84, and 83. So hopefully we can get it rolling, get back on the winning side of things. Chargers traveling out to Carolina, and we'll get right into the action. Should be a fun one, and here we go. Aaron Brooks under center. Tiki Barber, the lone back. They're handed off right up to Tiki Barber, up the middle. London Fletcher and Briggs on the tackle. Offset eye this time for Brooks. Back to pass, three-step drop. Looking, dishes off to Tiki Barber. And picks up maybe a... Nope, they're going to mark him short. So split backfield. Hand it off, and he won't get it. DJ Williams setting the edge, and a 3-and-out for this Charger defense, and that's what we needed. We'll take over at the 13-yard line, and we'll hand it off to Larry Johnson, and nowhere to go. That might be been looking pretty familiar the last couple of weeks since he took over for TJ Duckett. And Vic looking, had a man. That's Brandon Lloyd. His first target incomplete, so 3rd and 9. Vic going across the middle. That was Maurice Mann, who got his first catch and a touchdown last week against Atlanta. It is good enough for a first down. Hand off Larry Johnson up the middle. Picks up a couple. And brings up 2nd and 6. Vic looking. And he's going to scramble. He has some real estate. Trying to get the first down, and he will. So 1st and 10. Hand off. Play action. Vic rolling. He has some green in front of him, and he's going to pick up another first down with his legs. And that's what we need to do. Keep him healthy. Out across midfield. Shotgun. Draw play. Johnson trying to bounce, trying to find a hole. And there's Takeo Spikes. 3-yard loss on the play. 4 receiver set. Trips to the far side. Vic looking. Buying time. Finds Maurice Mann again. His 2nd catch of the day. 3rd catch on the season from Maurice Mann. So I'm going to say we need someone to step up for the Steve Smith role. Didn't know it would be him so far anyways. So that'll be a pick up a 4 for Larry Johnson. 2 tight ends set this time. Rice in the slot. Pressure coming. Vic throws it and almost picked off. Incomplete. 4 receivers, single back, pressure. They brought the blitz. They're going to dish off to Jerry Rice, and Jerry Rice kind of got his feet. Kind of loses his balance. Kind of a bad throw there. So we'll try a 48-yard attempt with Brown. Good snap. Good hole kick. Won't have any juice behind it, and it's no good. Tough break. So it brings up 1st and 10 for the Panthers. And what a thread in the needle to Keyshawn Johnson for a pickup of about 14. And a first down. They're in Charger territory. Defense trying to adjust, can't adjust, and they get Keyshawn Johnson again. Fighting for extra yards to the 25-yard line. Another first down. And the Panthers are on the move. Quick drop, looking left side. Good hands there. That's John Ritchie, the fullback. 2nd and 5. Tiki Barber this time. Trying to bounce outside. He'll be chased down by Big Sam Adams. Big Sam Adams chasing him down. Way to run a sideline to sideline. That was a quick quarter. As you see, we're scoreless through one. Again, the defense get a big stop here on 3rd and 5. Handoff, Tiki Barber. And he squeaks out of the hole, but he will be met by Lance Briggs. And they'll come out for a 36-yard attempt. Kick is up and no good. He misses it to the left. We'll take over. So back-to-back missed field goals on for both sides. And Vic scrambling to his left. Looking, caught, Jerry Rice. Old man Jerry. And with that throw, Vic has thrown over 1,000 yards on the season. Miner checks in. Miner has some room. To the 25. Gets to about the 23-yard line. Travis Miner. Coming back from injury. We need a little spark in our run game. Larry Johnson up the middle meets Spikes, and Spikes is already making his presence known. 2 tight end set. Play action. Vic rolling out to his right. Fires it off to Brandon Lloyd. Picks up a first down. Great catch there. Brandon Lloyd with good hands. Single back. Travis Miner again trying to squeak through a hole and pick up a 2, and that's Olbrich. Another good linebacker for this Panthers linebacking core. Offset eye for Vic. Looking, going to the end zone. Brandon Lloyd had it in his hands. Brandon Lloyd had a touchdown. He drops it. 3rd and 8. And we kind of might have hit the wrong button. And we scrambled to our right, almost picked it off, almost threw it right to a Panther defender. And our field goal unit will come out for a 28-yarder. Kicks up, and it is good. So we'll have to strike first here at the 4:01 mark, an 8-play, 62-yard drive. And it's 3-0 here in Carolina. Split backfield for Aaron Brooks. Drops back, fires it off to Joe Horn. Pick up a 9. Split backfield, Ritchie and Barber. They're going to toss it to the quick side. Tiki Barber breaking tackles, gets to about the 45-yard line. So we got to just kind of try to contain Tiki Barber for the most part. Single back, Barber left side. He'll be chased from behind. That's London Fletcher. London Fletcher is just a good tackler. He's really doing really well defensively. Trying to get the screen, but they're going to go deep. Almost picked off. Bashir on the coverage. Brooks is looking for Joe Horn. 3rd and 8. 2:30 remaining here in the first half. Quick drop and good catch and good play. Whitley checking in. And they'll punt it away and we'll take over. Vic looking, still buying time. Parker had it in his hands. He dropped it. Back to pass again. Pressure coming. He's going to be dropped down. Pressure coming off the edge. That's Grant Winstrom. Trying to step up in the pocket. And a good move. Just a little speed rush. 3rd and 16. Handoff Johnson. And we'll try to just run out the clock, but we'll call a timeout. And they'll take over the 42-yard line. Brooks trying rolling out. And what a throw and catch to Joe Horn. Split backfield. This has been a pretty quick game so far. And that one's batted around, incomplete. Lowest scoring game so far for the Chargers. Blitz coming. He'll be sacked. I believe that was Bashir, I think, coming off the edge on 3rd down. And they'll punt it away and we'll run out the clock. So we'll go to halftime. Talking about our defense, they're stepping up here. As you take a look at our first half stats, only 80 total yards given up, 12 rushing yards, 68 passing. We've been so far been good, not giving up the big play. 73 passing yards, 55 rushing yards for us. And we'll take a look at our individual stats. And you see Vic still 5 of 11. We have a few drops there. 5 of 11. Brooks 7 of 9. Vic, 17 yards on the ground. Larry Johnson, 7 carries, 19 yards. Minor has 19 yards on 2 carries. So we got to figure something out with these running backs. Joe Horn, 1 catch, 6 yards, or 16 yards, I think. I misread it. But Brandon Lloyd's getting 5 targets so far in the first half. That's been kind of our go-to guy. So we'll go I formation, out half, play action. Vic's going to loose and another drop. The 6th target to Lloyd is a drop. He had a touchdown earlier that in the corner of the end zone. We didn't have to make those plays, and counter did not fool to Keo Spikes, and he chased that down. A loss of 1. 3rd and 11. 4 receivers, 2 receivers on each side. Parker and Mann up top. Pressure coming. Vicks gets ready. There's Brandon Lloyd. Big catch. 50, 40. Can he outrun him? And he'll be chased down to the 22-yard line. Brandon Lloyd gets behind the defense. And a big-time play for his Charger offense. We need a little spark there. Brandon Lloyd had a few drops and coming in clutch. Vic steps up with pressure in his face. Brandon Lloyd just didn't have the speed to outrun him, but a big-time play nonetheless. 2nd catch of the day is a 61-yarder. Clark goes in motion. Our tight end's been pretty quiet so far in the last couple of weeks. Johnson kind of gets a few catches here and there. Minor checks in. Vic dishes off to Minor. Minor has to change his body in the air. Gets twisted around, so loses 1 on the play. We'll get to Larry Johnson trying to cut up the field and may pick up a 1 before he's brought down. So 3rd and 10. Vic, back to pass. Slings it off to him, batted down. Looking for Brandon Lloyd there. Griffith on the coverage. Brown come out for a 39-yarder. This one is right down the middle. So we'll go 6-0 lead, a 7-play, 60-yard drive. 61-yard pass from Vic to Lloyd. So we'll take over the 25-yard line. Barber has some room to the left side. Bob Sanders coming up. 2nd and 8. Pitch play. And there's Bob Sanders again. Bob Sanders coming downhill. Back-to-back tackles brings up 3rd and 8. Brooks back to pass. Looking across the middle. He has Keyshawn Johnson. There's that big play. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Panthers. Oh, my, oh, my. Brooks to Keyshawn Johnson. Kind of what it looked like from last week with Tom Brady slinging it around. What a throw. Bashir had a bad angle, and Keyshawn Johnson does the rest. Well, 6-6, and we'll take a look at the extra point. It doesn't look too good, and he will miss it. Off the crossbar. Or the upright, sorry. Just completely baffled. Missed the extra point. So 6-6 game. With 3:33 remaining here in the 3rd. Minor check back in the game, and look at Travis Minor. For some reason, he gets those extra yardage. Picks up a gain of 8. We'll get it right back to him. He'll pick up a 1st down. That's what we need. We need somebody that kind of gives a little spark in the run game. Vic, offset eye. He's looking for Lloyd. Just the outreach hands of Lloyd. Lloyd getting a lot of love here. He goes in motion, goes back to where he was. Split backfield. And off to Larry Johnson, and they set the edge. This front 7 for the Panthers are very talented. 3rd and long. 4 receivers, Rice to the lone receiver on the near side. Vic looking. He has a man, Brandon Lloyd again. And misses him to 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. He knocked down around the 2-yard line. Brandon Lloyd, a 73-yard gain. That's what we need. That is what we need offensively. Brandon Lloyd again making a big-time play. And then just a poor angle. and Brandon Lloyd doing everything else. 3 catches, 141 yards for Brandon Lloyd, stepping in for Steve Smith. So first and goal, 2 tight end set. Lloyd will go in motion to the far side. Handoff. No, Vic's going to keep it. Bootleg from like week 1. And Michael Vick will run it in. 1:40 remaining. 12-6. Michael Vick doing the rest. And we'll take a look. This is why 2K... This is why I still play 2K. It's the little things that count. Watch Larry Johnson here. Fake the handoff. He jumps into the line like he's going over the pile. This is why I love 2K. Just want to just throw that out there. So we're back into the action. Sorry. Let me get my rant to why I love 2K. So third quarter. First and 10, 1:37 remaining. Barber go in motion in the slot. They're going to look for Barber, but it's going to be thrown to Bob Sanders, the other 21 jersey. This time, it's only in white. Aaron Brooks. Bob Sanders having a game today defensively. We need this, especially for our secondary. We needed this badly. So we'll take over. Great field position at the 35-yard line. Vick going across the middle again. Another Brandon Lloyd again. First and goal. 4 catches, 167 yards. Johnson trying to find some room to run. Brings up second and goal. I formation. Handoff Larry Johnson. Gets it up to 1. So third and goal. Handoff Larry Johnson, and he'll rush it in. That's what he's really good at, getting into the end zone. He finds a way. So 19-6 off of Aaron Brooks' interception. Bob Sanders having a second half. 19-6 game. Brooks single back. Back to pass, and he's just going to step up in the pocket and try rushing for it. But that will do it here in the third. It's been all the Chargers here in the third quarter. 20-6 as we head to the fourth. Brings up fourth down, and we'll take back over here. Larry Johnson up the middle, nowhere to run. So Travis Minor will check back in the game. Vick back to pass, rolling to his right. Looking, throws, to try to throw it in. I don't know who he's looking for. Going back against the green. So 3rd and 8. Vick to the right side, has a wide open of Jerry Rice. 13-yard pickup and a first down. Keep the clock ticking. 5:29 remaining. Vick, show pass to Travis Minor. Nowhere to go. So 2nd and 10. Offset eye. Lloyd in the slot. Vick. Look like he's going to run. He will take off running. First down. A little more. He runs out of bounds. Michael Vick using his legs again. Split backfield. Minor checks back in. And handoff right up the middle. Travis Minor picks up 5. I said Minor might have to get a little more work offensively. Rice goes in motion to the right side. Toss play to Minor. And they had that sniffed out from the get-go. Nowhere to go. Griffith on the tackle. A little taunting there. Shotgun for Vick. Back to pass. He's scrambling left. A lot of real estate in front of him. To the 30, slides about the 28-yard line. So 1st and 10. Great drive so far for the Chargers. Play action. Vick fires it to Sammy Parker. Sammy Parker picks up 7. So 2nd and 3. Clock is ticking. Counter to Larry Johnson to the right side. Won't get to the first down. They will bring up a 3rd and 1. That was Urlacher's 35th tackle on the year. Everyone at the line of scrimmage. Handoff, Larry Johnson, first down. And a few extra yards there. Offset eyes. Travis Meyer checks back in. And handoff, freehand that way. And there's Zakeo Spikes, the other great linebacker. As we're at the 2-minute warning. Larry Johnson, play action. Vic is going to try. Oh, good speed there. Jukes. They sniffed that one out. Strung it out pretty well. So 3rd and 8. 2 tight end set. Play action to Larry Johnson. They're going to try throwing it. Vic going left side. Good coverage there. Look for Eric Johnson, the tight end. Josh Brown will come out for a field goal. And the kick is up, and it is good. So 23-6 game, a 15-play, 56-yard drive. And so we should have this game wrapped up. Defense not give up a score. It's kind of challenging our defense here. Threading the needle there for Aaron Brooks as they'll call a timeout. You see Keyshawn Johnson, 109 yards pretty much off that big play. Brooks back to pass looking. It's picked off, Lance Briggs. And that will do it here in Carolina. A much needed win for the Chargers to get above 500. His 2nd interception on the season seals the deal as we'll take a knee. A much needed victory here for the Chargers. 23-6 the final. Carolina fans are down. That's all right. We'll take a look at the stats as we get above 500 after losing those 3 straight, and we needed that big time. And we'll take a look at our stats. 356 yards of total offense. We only gave up 16 rushing yards to Tiki Barber and company. And I'm very excited. I'm very pumped about that. And offensively, Vic play the game. I would throw in Brandon Lloyd out there. But yeah, that rushing touchdown. 11 to 22, 250. Just kind of around his completion percentage has still been down. He's been about 54% on the year. Aaron Brooks, 2 picks. 150 yards in the air. And we'll take a look at rushing-wise. I mean, we had to go against that tough linebacking core. Larry Johnson, 16 carries, 32 yards. Miners, 7 carries, 33 yards. Tiki Barber, 8 for 14. So we'll take that. Very, very good game defensively. We have that one big play, and that was it. And we'll take a look at receiving. Of course, Brandon Lloyd, I would say player of the game. 4 catches, 167. As he has a bigger role and some shoes to fill. 10 targets going his way. So next week we will take on the AFC West leading Oakland Raiders at home. And then we'll have the 0-7 Saints at the moment. And then we have a bye week, and then we go to Oakland. So it's going to be a good next couple of weeks here on the series. So thank you for watching JD Sports Gaming, and we'll see you next time.